You know, it depends on what city I'm in. In Chicago, it's kind of by Mike.
Right.
Yeah.
I always felt like people judged me when I was going by Michael as a kid.
Too formal.
Yeah, it was like people at bars like looking for trouble, you know?
Yeah, they're like, no, Michael. Oh my God.
I know.
They're like higher than us.
But then, you know, you get out to California, you're like, I'm gonna go by Michael now. I'm gonna go by Michael.
So let's see the shirt. I heard that, I heard about it, but I can't quite see it. What do we got here? That's awesome. Love it.
Yeah, man. Oh, you want to see it?
Yes.
Of course. Of course.
Yeah.
Can you start off, let's get into it, but what went through your mind when you read the first episode, the script for the first episode of season 2?
Oh my God, my character's entrance this year is so cool. It's so cool. Last year you find me in a prison cell, you know. And this year you find me somewhere else, but just like old Michael Guerin form. Time was like 10, you know. He's more drunk this year, he's dirtier this year. He's just a wild man because he's reeling, you know, from so much pain, and he's masking it with all of these other activities. So yeah, my entrance this year is very fun. It's quite literally an entrance.
So as an actor, I don't know if you have a preference, but between like when you're doing kind of the wild, crazy side, and then like the dark, dramatic side, the deep, dramatic side, do you have like a preference or something that's easier to get into?
I would say the weeks that I'm doing like the lighter stuff, I'm craving the darker stuff.
Okay.
When I'm doing the darker stuff, I am craving the lighter stuff, you know? And I've had a lot of like really emotional work this year.
Yeah.
Already, more than last year, you know, just because of coping with the loss of a brother. And it messes me up. I don't know how people go home and like, I haven't been sleeping that much either, and like, it's just like too much right now. So I am craving I'm craving some lighter stuff, so I don't know, but I'm so fulfilled by the dramatic, the deep work, you know, because my whole life everyone thought I was only a comedy guy, and then the other day on set somebody was like, dude, you should do comedy, and I was like, oh my God, it's just funny, people see you the way that they see what they know, you know, and no harm to that guy or anything like that, he doesn't know that I started doing comedy, but I would love to go do a very lighthearted, easy movie or something like that eventually, because I don't know, pulling from a lot of stuff in real life that has been tough, you know, in the last few months, and there was everything that happened to me in my life has been a gift for the character and the show for sure.
Can you give us a little relationship update? Blackburn is telling us that you guys are seeing other people.
Oh, is that what he said?
He did say that.
Jerk. I see a lot of him too.
He said he was exploring. They were exploring it.
We are. We're trying to. I mean, he's just a sexy guy, so there's a lot of sexual tension. But no, we spend a lot of time together in a different context this year, which has been really cool, and it's been fun getting to know his character seeing him in a different light. Excuse me, but I spend a lot of time with Maria too, which is really nice, and I like it. It's very fresh, and working with Heather is so fun. There might be some other love interests in there too, but that might just be me being ornery.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of twists and turns in this show, and obviously the producer likes to keep everything secret. How far ahead of time do you kind of know your character story arc and like where you're going? Is there a grand plan? Do you just learn things as you get the scripts every week?
So the Karina McKenzie, our showrunner, is awesome with that. So she'll tell you whatever you want to know. I think she'll be open to that. Not that she's given us all that info, you know, but if you really need something for your character, it helps the arc of the season, whatever. She brought a lot of us in for the writer's room before the season even started and kind of let us know where we were headed. I'm sure a lot of that changes as the season goes, you know, just as they're writing in new things, they find, you know, new ways into characters or new arcs, whatever. But lately, no, I mean, we're in the middle of shooting right now. We're on episode 5, so we're almost halfway through, so it's run and gun right now. So you might get a script the day before the table read, and then we start shooting that next day. So yeah, I don't really know a lot that's gonna happen.
And do you prefer that kind of way of acting in the attempt of not to bring things home and
I 100%. I like that because it's more real. because I don't know what's gonna happen to me later today, you know. And if someone told me like, yo, you're gonna get in a car accident today, that would probably affect the way that I live. The same thing as an actor. You don't want to act as if you're indicating that you know what's coming. So I don't mind not knowing. I think I kind of prefer it. Maybe it's less work too.
Talk a little about chemistry and finding chemistry. Was it easy to find chemistry in the first season? How does it work?
I think if someone's open to what I'm putting out there, then it's very easy to find chemistry. But both partners have to be open to it, you know. And luckily, everyone on the show is very open. Everyone on the show is very generous, and it makes you feel, you know, safe and comfortable for me to be that open, you know. And when you're that open with somebody, I think people match you, and so that's how it's been with Alex and Maria. Yeah.
Thank you so much, guys.
Yeah, thanks guys. Yeah, thank you so much for having me.